All right, we're back. Let's get straight back into it. So, does anyone else want to do anything whilst Reno spends the day? I almost called you Matua. While Reno spends the day discovering new forging techniques. By the way, that's a thing you're gonna have to deal with. You three. I'm literally forever and always gonna mistake your two characters. Oh boy, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Hey, before we continue, Quick, how did you put goals into a thing like that?
I just made them into the features and traits.
Yeah, if you see the features and traits box to the right side, just make like a goals thing and put it down.
Oh, dope. Thank
I'm
you.
going to feed some oranges to the donkey and then put the rest of them in the cart.
He bites you.
Damn it! Everything's trying to kill me. I think I just spend most of the day in the tavern, just drinking.
Oh, why are people dumb?
What?
I'm
Alright.
sorry, should I do something else?
No, not you.
More,
I mean-
as long as he can, Freyden is basically searching for more information about this ruin, see if anyone in town knows about it.
You mean like in a bar?
Yeah, is there like a library or a thing?
Like you roll investigation or something.
There's probably not like a library or anything.
Probably a temple
Okay.
somewhere.
Yeah, there'd be like a temple. Probably here there'd be one to the caretaker of the tides. Yeah.
Oh man, we could seek the
It's
blessings of the tides to help us in this quest.
We're not going on a boat. We don't need the tides. Yeah, and Freyden's going to the temple to see if he can find anyone who knows anything about it or there's any books around.
Okay, sure.
I mean, this is a ruin that's just a couple of days out, right? So they would know something.
I
Exactly.
know
That's
it
one.
exists. Yeah. Yeah. So Romy, I think we can just summarize this.
Me and Bo are just in the tavern chasing rumor and finding.
Yeah. Romy like
Finding
a
jack shit.
investigation,
Just do your
I guess.
investigation.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you find out so the ruins to the north are an old from the people theorize it's probably 2 or 3 ages ago ruin of a Tallinn like a fortress town. Apart from that, it's been pretty well explored. Not a lot has been found there. Yeah, there's you hear some rumors of a new discovery that's been found, a wall that's been opened up, or maybe it was a trapdoor or something that was covered and just found, or some people say that
Perception check.
some of the more I guess out there rumors say that they were moving they were looking into the catacombs, and they found some old graves, and they moved one of these old bodies, and when they moved it, this door opened or something like that. There's a lot of that, those sort of rumors about how this new discovery was found.
So nothing solid per se.
Yeah, there's a lot of hearsay.
Yeah.
I think the one thing solid you gather is that the group that was sent out there were essentially sent out there to, I guess, catalog a lot of the things that were there. So there's a lot of old Tallinn wall art and statuary and stuff like that is there, that is pretty well preserved, and they were kind of there to catalog that properly.
Okay. So they were working for a different, the university or a different university or something.
Yeah, or a person who cares about such things.
Yeah.
It also could have been because the Tallinn are one of the few races that still hold on to their sense of nobility and hierarchy, especially in the capital. So they could have even been like a Italian noble family who believe they have some sort of right to these ruins.
Okay. That's interesting. Anyone else got
Yep.
anything?
Yeah, me and Bo are tavern crawling, basically. Like,
Yeah.
want to hear the juiciest rumors about just what's going on in town, and
Sweet,
who's
awesome.
arrived, who's leaving.
Who's
Yeah,
drunk?
it's, there'll be some things you pick up anyway, but roll me like a perception or investigation.
Do you want
or
both of us or
persuasion
just?
or which
Yeah,
one
persuasion.
of you roll, whichever one is going to be best, obviously.
It'd be you. It'd definitely be you. Unless I
Okay.
have to intimidate it out of people.
Oh my god, it's the good cop, bad cop routine. I'm just like, here, friend, have a beer, tell us all about it. And you're just like, yeah, tell us
I
all
take
about
the
it.
beer and then I drink it.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Okay,
20.
So yeah, you learn some things. So like there's drama in the Talian court, but there's always drama in the Talian court. That's just kind of a thing that happens pretty regularly.
Alright, what's
Some-
the recent
some-
drama?
Some noble, like a son of one of the higher houses, just like eloped with a lower born house's daughter, and like it's a big scandal, right? Like this man was this Talian was he was set up to marry the pretty well, because he was not only one of the most like one of the better houses, like eldest sons, but he was also like a pretty good swordsman and a duelist, and he was very well sought after. And yeah, he's ran off of this not lowborn, but like a lower born nobility's
Yeah, so
daughter.
middle class or
Yeah,
merchant,
yeah.
like, daughter.
Like a higher middle class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a thing. There's probably a few other like smaller rumors, but that's like the main one everyone's talking about the Talian court. You probably pick up some things about a new discovery that shatters the minds of anyone who goes near it in the ruins to the north. That's probably mostly it. There's a lot of talk about like trade prices of certain goods to different cities, and pirate activities across the coast, and a lot of like seafaring talk, right?
Yeah, because it's a.
And any of
ocean-going
the ship
town.
names that I would recognize if there are any.
Yeah, I think you hear like your old crew's doing all right. Hey, they haven't
What
been
is the
sunk yet.
trade price of oranges, Liam?
They're actually on the down. Yeah, there's a lot of supply coming in from the northern provinces of Venta, and yeah, the trade prices are actually, especially in that region, are going down. They're slightly higher around where you guys are, so you probably bought them for a slightly higher price than maybe you could have elsewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta sail a bit north, guys. You gotta sail a bit north.
We could have paid like copper instead of silver.
But I think
Yeah.
I think you maybe hear that if you can get to like the Servin capital with them still fresh, like they might be worth something. You might make a bit of a profit.
Good to know.
Oh my god.
One particular question I'll be asking when we're doing this is
Sure.
if they've heard anyone leaving town to go see these ruins. If there's any other group
Okay,
that's
so
been
you
interested.
you hear about the party that went out earlier,
Yeah,
right? That's
Yeah.
that's about it.
that's it. No one else has talked about.
No,
Yeah,
there's a
some
lot
other
of.
idiot
I think
group that's
there's
going.
there's probably a lot of talk about people saying they're going to, but whether that's actually them going to or a drunkard talking in a bar trying to seem tough is kind of. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What else do we want? So, any like merchant news? Like, what sort of who owns a lot of property in this area?
It depends. There's a lot of like a lot of this area is still owned by like Talian nobility. like the town itself is probably ran by a wealthy Italian who got fed up with the life in the capital, and went and basically went out and bought a small dockyard town and has expanded it out, built the wall and made it into a more of a defensible, actually like legitimate place instead of a small little dock.
Oh man.
This town is growing. Like it's a pretty good. It's like like I said, mid-sized town, but the dock is probably just as big as the town, and it's growing.
Okay. Do we have anyone mercenary enough to maybe get higher?
Around like in the town specifically, there's probably a lot of like ships for hire. Probably not a lot of like land going people here. I think
So
the
there's take a ship.
Yeah.
We could take a ship there and just walk there.
yeah, I think
How
the best
long would a
impression
ship take to get there?
with the right winds, a day maybe.
Oh damn, we could skip a lot of time. We could just take a ship.
And they'd let us on because we have
I'm a s-
oranges too. Every pirate wants
Oh,
oranges.
my donkey!
Just leave it here. It's not like someone's gonna steal it.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Oh man. Yeah, anyone heading north to that we could maybe hitch a ride with?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there are plenty of people heading north. There's not many people heading as close to the coast as you would like to be. So you'd have to. Basically the price would be inflated because you're asking them to go off their route. There's not like a dock there that they'd be going to.
Would we be able? What would the rough price be for the slow like detour?
You reckon it would probably be?
Because I know how much we love to be on time as sailors generally, right? So
Yeah. So it's not. It's a pain in the ass. Because like, there's no dock or anything, so then they'd have to get
Yeah.
a rowboat. It's gonna be like a whole day disembarking you. Let me have a look.
The funny part is you have like a feature, but you elected opted out of it because you're a pirate.
no, I kept that one. I kept that one because I figured
Oh,
that I'd be a friendlier. I'm not necessarily a pirate. I'm more friendly. Also, I figured Bo doesn't have a big enough name on his own for everyone to be like, "Oh my god, he's so fucking scary."
Cool. Yeah, I guess it'd be probably more your crew, right?
Yeah. But I'd have to
Uh,
find someone of my crew specifically to like really get that feature to be working.
Yeah, or a former.
Yeah, former crewmate. I've been on 3 ships, so one seems to have left me here. I'm sure they'll be back soon for me, so it's okay.
Okay, you reckon it'd probably be like base price for a travel for like a day would probably be like a gold or 2 per person. They'd probably be asking at least double that, maybe more, for the detour.
That sounds fine by me. We save some time.
And then they also want to cut off the price once we sell the thing.
What?
Well, not
they just-
necessarily. They just keep
we
going
just-
on where
we just
we're
tell
going.
them
We
we
don't
want
tell them
passage.
where we're going.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get back?
We
We
walk.
take the donkey and the cart and we walk.
How are we gonna get the donkey on the boat?
Pay more money.
Is your donkey afraid of
Probably
water?
Money.
Or is my problem?
Look, it can stay on the fucking deck. Like it's a day's journey.
Yeah.
We'd basically arrive at nightfall. Yeah, we can do this. So what happens is basically like we see Fariadon or whatever, and it's just like he's off the temple, and he comes out, and it's just like, ah, we found a captain who will take us.
Yeah, so we'll play out the scene of talking to the captain, so we'll see how much it actually is actually going to cost you and whether you want to do it.
Okay.
So I think who's there?
I'm definitely there.
Yeah, me and Bo, definitely.
Yeah.
So you find a captain in one of the taverns that you go to, and he nods. He says, "Hey, my ship will take you. Says,
Is this anyone of renown? Someone I would know, or is it
no, not really. Just a
just a
merchant.
small time sailor?
Some merchant, yeah.
I mean, we've found
Yeah.
him crawling some bars. So what's his name?
There's, so I reckon he's a... What race do I want this person to be? Let me scroll down to
Gary.
races.
Yeah,
He's an elven, relatively old for his time, so he's probably around like 110 probably. He kind of like looks you up and down. He says, "Yeah, it'll be a normal cost of travel that long. It'll be 2 golds per person. For the extra day it'll take me to get you off my ship, another 3 per person."
Now, Captain, I understand that this is a very fair deal. Now, I have a question for you. How many oranges do you guys have on that ship? Scurvy is a big problem, as I'm sure you're aware.
He like nods. Hey,
Now, I got 2 crates of oranges that we're willing to part with to make this a bit easier for everyone.
like
Because I know they're a bit expensive here. I had to pay for a whole silver to get a crate here.
he nods. He said, "Hey, you got 2 crates of oranges.
Yeah.
I'll take a silver off."
Yay!
That just
That's
makes the
fine.
matter. Oh,
I'm getting some money back. It doesn't matter.
You've also just sold 2 silvers worth of oranges for a silver.
Not very smart unless Faradin stops me.
I'm not giving you my oranges. They're
I'm
my
not-
Unless
oranges,
someone
motherfucker.
stops me, this is how it's going to go.
I'm not with you, so
Yeah.
Sweet, I love it. Cool.
Listen, friend Bo, we're keeping our oranges.
We're keeping on.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. So like 5 gold per person. How much for a donkey and a cart?
Oh, right, we have those, don't we?
Yeah, he looks at you. He says, "You do realize I'm going to have to get you off my ship by a rowing boat."
It'll be awesome. Personally, I would pay just to see that.
He says, "For the donkey and cart for the journey, 5 gold. To get it off, 10."
Oh man. I'm gonna roll like a 1d. I will pay you 10 gold to see you offload a donkey. That will be the highlight of my day.
just so you know, I only have 15 gold.
I have.
I got a lot, it's fine.
Yeah.
He nods. He says, "But if the thing tips me boat, you'll be paying for a new one."
You can untip a bird.
With a donkey and cart on it, that fucking rowing boat is going to the bottom of the goddamn ocean. Along with the donkey and the
he
cart.
would have to make multiple trips.
He has to bring the donkey and then the cart. He
Well,
can't
yeah,
do
I mean,
all
like,
at
he'll-
once.
I
He'll be-
wonder
he'll
what
be-
happens if you just push the donkey off the ship. Will it swim to shore?
Does
Yeah,
it
the
know
don-
how to swim?
He shrugs. He says, "That would save you 10 gold."
I'm not partial to the donkey. I think we can just let it
All
swim
right.
to shore.
All right, we'll have a bet. We'll have a bet. If the owner of the donkey agrees to throw the donkey overboard, I will pay you 20 gold. But if he doesn't, I will pay you 10.
He like
No, make it. That's not a bit. That doesn't give you anything.
he looks you up and down. He says, "I'll take that." Like, offers his
He
hand to
doesn't
shake.
lose.
Sounds like we have an accord then. I'll put my hand out for it to be shook.
So yeah, it's basically going to be 5 gold per person, and then
and 10 for the donkey and cart.
15, 5 for the donkey and cart for the travel, and then 10 if he's taking it to shore, and 20 if you're throwing it off the boat. Like, so yeah, that's a thing. So I think he follows you back. He's gonna try and convince. He wants to be a part of the convincing party. to see that you guys are giving it your best shot. He
Yeah,
wants
so
his
while
20
we're
gold.
walking, I'm gonna like lean real close. I think we're great negotiators. I think we got this in the bag.
So we're paying.
So do I,
35
mate.
gold.
So do
Okay.
I.
The captain
35
looks you up
gold
and down.
not
He says,
days.
he says, I feel like you're good negotiators, and well, we might get the best of this man with a donkey.
Oh.
35 gold.
So
We've
we see
been tavern-
Faradon,
we've been
we
drinking
see
since, like,
Faradon
12,
exiting
keep
from
in
the
mind.
temple, and we're just standing there with the captain, and we introduce him and say, "This here is Captain So and So. He owns a merchant vessel that will take us to the ruins.
Who's this?
It's days travel."
They're talking to Freydon.
Yeah,
You're still smithing.
we
fucking-
would save the trip across land. We will save 4 days journey, and all you have to do is take the donkey and cart with ye on board.
I'd say, I've looked at it. It's only 3 days. It's not that hard. You can walk it.
On land, though. How the fuck are we supposed to get there?
Have you seen the amount of dirt on your boots, mates?
You. That doesn't matter. We walk. It's easier. We don't
Yeah.
have to.
The captain like stands up straight. He says, "You be insulting the name of me vessel, saying it's not
No.
worthy to carry your sort."
No, I'm not. I'm insulting these two drunkards for being idiots. I'm guessing that you're overcharging us by at least 50%.
Shakes his head. The deal has already,
Overcharging us.
the deal has
This
already
man
been
is doing
agreed.
this out of the goodness of his heart.
I'm sure he is. I'm
Here,
definitely sure.
take some
he is.
beer, and I basically shove a mug of beer in your.
I don't even grab it. I just let it fall to the ground.
The cap-
I just hold it. No, I'm still holding it. so
The
it's
the
just
cap
like-
the captain says,
Oh.
"The deal has already been agreed."
And what is this deal you've made?
We'll
take
pay
you
the
to the
man.
ruins.
Arias.
And your donkey swims the shore from the boat.
Donkeys can't swim.
What do you mean?
He
donkeys
shakes
can't
he
swim,
shakes he
lad?
shakes his head. Of course, a donkey can swim. Have you ever been on the
I think we
seas?
can just prove this by pushing it off the boat. I think let's make another bet. 20 gold it can swim. 10 gold it can.
Bro, how about we push you off the boat and see if you can swim?
Of course I can't swim. I'm made of rock.
He
How
can
do you-
walk on the
Everyone
bottom
knows
of
that.
the ocean.
He leans forward. The captain leans forward towards you, Freydon. He says, "You see, are you a guy or a girl, Freydon? Never asked
Guy.
that. Guy." He says, "You see,
Hard
lad,
to tell.
it really doesn't matter if you agree. Your friends here, they already did, and unfortunately, I not be taking your donkey on me rowing boat. So either it swims the shore with the rest of ye, or it stays on my boat."
Or how about this? We don't go on your fucking boat.
You're paying me regardless.
No, we're not. You're leaving. Goodbye, sir.
He shakes his head, and like his hand goes to like his cutlass. He says,
That's
"Nay, we've already agreed on this deal, matey. I not be leaving without me gold."
You agreed with two drunkards. These
I
two
agreed
idiots
on a
wouldn't
deal.
know how to make a deal if their life depended on it at the moment. I am sorry, but we are not taking your deal.
Liam?
He looks at- he looks
What
at-
time is it roughly? Right now?
It's probably like 2-3 o'clock. He looks you up and down.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the mid.
He looks you up and down, Freydon.
Okay.
You really don't have a choice.
I think I do.
He like sighs and shakes his head.
Oh,
Now, I didn't want to have to go and get the rest of me crew. Your two friends there seem to be quite agreeable. They'll be getting on my ship,
They're drunk.
and they'll be paying me the gold they promised. I don't care about you, or your donkey.
I'm sorry, but you are not taking any of our gold. Mine nor theirs. These two idiots will not be going on your ship either.
He looks at you, Sarian. He says, and what do you have to say about this?
This is just throwing rocks on me stones, lad. Here, we've arranged a trip that's gonna cut down our travel time by at least a week. She just ups the time.
At this point, I probably
the
took the
captain's ship. This is just upsetting, and she drinks another tankard, like the tankard she tried to hand you. It's just she drinks it up, and now you'll bring his entire wrath of his crew on top of us. Think of it, 15 hardened seamen barging in.
I don't care about your
And
obsession.
having their way with your donkey.
We are not going on a ship full of sea or any kind of men in general. We're not going on a ship. We are walking.
I feel like there's a role here.
At this point, Bo's just going to sit down and start messing around with eye patches again.
I think the captain.
Sorry to waste your time, but you may leave.
I'm just gonna punch the captain and throw him.
The captain?
Yeah, I'm just,
Roll to hit.
okay.
What?
Am I drunk enough that this is being done with disadvantage?
I would like from the acting. I would say so.
Okay. 7. I punch him in the shoulder and I say, "Avast ye, matey!" And I lean in on Fariadon.
He
It appears.
he draws his saber,
Yep.
and says, "A deal be struck, a deal be followed, unless you want me to come back with me crew."
Oh, I would pay to see that.
Jane, go away. You're drunk. Captain, please leave us alone. We're not going on a ship. Not our entire group agreed to this. The 2 drunk idiots did.
Shakes his head. I don't care. I don't care if you get on me ship, but I am having your gold.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna have to kill him.
I take out my rapier.
Yeah, he's already got he's already
I
got
make
his
like the- I make
he's
like
already
the
got his
gasping
cutlass
noise.
drawn.
Yeah.
Roll
Sorry,
initiative.
let's make a bet.
Roll initiative, Freydon.
Let's
Whoa,
put some bets here.
Okay, captain versus 3 guys.
Captain, if you win, I'll give you 30 gold, and if you lose, I'll give you 40.
If you win, I'll give you my gold.
If you lose, I'll give you double it.
He wins.
If you lose, I'll give you all of that gold.
He wins.
Yeah. 10. And what are you doing, Fariadon?
He had a higher initiative than I did.
Where is initiative? Where's the button? Fuck.
At the top of the sheet above his
So
face.
it'll. So wait, are you all okay? Here's the question: are you all
Yep,
drawing
yep.
weapons?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I just want to turn in the order to see what the fuck is going on. rather
So
than
he
joining
draws
in
his
later.
cutlass.
Well, he's already got his
I draw
cutlass
my
drawn.
rapier.
As
Fariadon is
the
going to draw his.
Freydon draws his cutlass, his rapier. The 2 of you do whatever you do. If one more of you pulls a weapon, he like backs away and says, "You won't hear the end of this. Me crew be paying you a visit. This could have been so easy. We both help each other. But now I'll be coming back for you."
You were trying to
man.
rob us, sir.
He shakes his head.
That is,
"No, I was trying to follow an agreement made.
An agreement that was never agreed upon.
An agreement for fair passage." And he like turns, and like he's leaving.
You technically have an advantage. You can attack him. You can have attack of
I mean, they would have had to move towards him, which he acts
Yeah.
first.
How many people are in the area?
Quite a few. They're all
Then no,
watching.
I'm not going to stand in the back.
oh, Fariadon, you've made an enemy for life. And we'll never get to see your donkey on the water.
No, we can solve this. Let's find another boat, another captain.
We're not taking a boat. We're not going near the water. We're walking on the road. And once the road runs out, we're walking through the forest. I have a map.
I'm just crying into Bo's shoulder right now. It's just good.
I grab those two and drag them back to the original tavern.
So Liam, when you do get a name for that Captain So-and-so,
Yeah.
I'd like to write it down, because it might have to do something with the goal.
I agree with that, actually.
This was great. We have our arch nemesis.
You've
We did it!
you've already worked out an enemy.
I'm not even
No, don't
missing.
worry, we're going to kill him later.
Right.
So later. I mean, we're going to go on this boat tonight and sink it.
So, he's not even in the wrong there. I didn't
Well-
even make an evil character. It's literally
but
just
he
a
is,
dude who
because
wanted
he
to
is
agree to the
now.
payment made.
Like, he was forcing a deal. Like, that's wrong. Like, you
We
can't
were trying
pretend
to
that
force
that's...
a deal with two drunk idiots who clearly had no idea what they were doing. He's
Like,
clearly
what?
wrong.
Two
he was
drunk
in the-
idiots
I
who
know what
accepted
I'm
a
doing.
deal.
You are a buzzkill, Fariadon. We wanted to spend our money, and you did not want to see your donkey on the water.
And they weren't even like the two drunk idiots weren't even asking you to spend any money. The drunk idiots were going to front this endeavor. Like it literally would have done nothing. It would have done nothing to harm you to accept. Like you would have lost
We would
nothing.
just pay a little more if your donkey died, that's about it.
Come on,
Brandon
donkeys.
doesn't like drunk idiots.
Oh. This was
Alright.
great. We now have a captain and his crew who hates us.
So, no, listen. I remember a story that one-legged Larry once told me about how something similar happened to him. We gotta burn down their ship. It's the only way.
Fariadon, we got to burn down their
They'll
ship.
never catch us if we burn down their ship.
No. You two are going to go sleep.
Do rock people drink?
Apparently they do.
Yeah,
We do now.
absolutely. Everyone drinks.
Except Farian.
Do they need to drink?
Oh man. Okay,
Yes.
I've probably
Uh,
been told I have to.
it's like 3 in the morning now, and we're going to have a long rest.
Before that, Matt, what do you come back to? Like, do you come back to like we're at the tavern or what?
I come back at the very end of the day. Like, well after dark.
So basically,
you'd be at the tavern.
you hear the tail end of that. We see you at the table, and as we enter, and you just hear like, "We gotta burn down their boat."
That took place. I'm like back at like 5 or 6. Like I'm back after dark.
Yeah, I imagine you come into the tavern and they're still sitting in the tavern talking
Yeah.
about burning down the boat. Like,
No, listen. You just have to get some of those barrels and some fire. I've seen it 1,000 times. It works.
Brandon
No,
sits
wait.
at the table with his head in his hands, saying,
Bo, I have a question. Do you paint explosive barrels red on your ship?
Of course. How else are we supposed to know what's in there?
It's exactly my thinking.
"You label them with words."
Pirates can't.
Pirates can't read.
All of us can read.
Clearly, from what you've shown me today.
I walk up to the table. I've had to think about it, and if we take a boat, it's only a 1-day travel.
No.
Exactly. See, he understands.
That man understands.
These two
And no,
drunkards.
we won't see a donkey on the water.
100 gold for a boat trip.
100 gold. Wow, that's
Making it sound worse than it is.
that's it. That's
I've worked it out, and we can probably get away with like 4 gold per person, considering the donkey maybe 10 for it.
Also,
See, he's already done all the math.
we've already pissed off the captain who's willing to take us because he's a fucking cheat.
Wait, what?
We're not going on a boat.
Let's find
No,
another
no, no.
captain. I'm sure we can find another one.
I'm sure he will forgive us if the coin is good enough.
We're not paying that man.
I
You
want
two
to
are
see
drunk.
your donkey floating on water.
You two are drunk and are in no state of mind to make any deal with any captain who's probably a pirate.
I'm pretty sure Bo is a pirate as well.
Yes, but Bo's not trying to rip us off.
Oh my
You have
god.
your best
I-
interest in mind, lad. Just take the boat.
What?
All you
What?
had to do was agree. All you had to do was say yes. Yes. I want to see the donkey on the water too.
No, you don't.
I do want to see the donkey in the water.
We're not taking a boat.
What? Donkeys can swim, right? It's not like the water
It's
will
not-
flow into its arse and
Donkeys
just, you know,
cannot
make it
swim.
sink.
Donkeys are
Donkeys.
shitty horses. Horses can barely swim.
Donkeys can definitely swim.
No, they can't. Have you ever seen a donkey swim? Have you ever read that donkeys can
Yes.
swim?
There's an interesting
Yes.
theory.
The first one.
Variodon.
I made a bet with a
Might
pirate
we
once.
see it in practice? Like a sort of science experiment.
And we'll put a bet on it, too.
We'll put a bet on it.
Here's a bet. How about I bet you two to shut the fuck up?
If you give me 5 gold, they'll shut up.
I'll bet I won't stab you if you don't shut up.
How crowded is the tavern at this point?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's 3 in the
it's-
morning.
it's-
It's probably
yeah.
where there's probably
It's
people bedding
3
down in
in
the
the
cop.
morning? What?
It's not 3 in the morning.
Okay.
It's like 7.
Oh.
It's like dinner time.
Donkeys can
All
definitely
right.
swim.
We have to get up early tomorrow night.
I'm
Probably
cur-
around
I'm
this
cur-
point,
The
Bo,
hedgehog
like, gets
does not
unconscious.
care one whit for its spines.
Yeah, probably around this point, Bo's had his limit. He's out.
So Serene is singing and Bo is knocked unconscious.
Okay, what's this, Liam?
What?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
donkeys
Definitely
can
a
definitely
donkey
swim.
swimming. But like,
Are we
whilst,
actually
whilst,
checking this right now?
whilst carrying a giant wagon of shit. Like if I fast forward the video, watch this. So that's a donkey swimming, and now look what he was carrying.
Why?
Yeah,
do-
but that's more like walking to the bottom of the river.
We'd be potentially that close.
I mean,
Donkeys can
we
definitely
would have
swim.
the rope tied to the raft, right? It would just be swimming besides the thing.
I was also looking at what you should feed your donkey.
Now I'm brewing, can donkeys swim?
They definitely can.
This
I
is a
just saw
very
a video
important
of it.
question.
They
Pretty sure
definitely
most
can.
animals can swim.
The only animals that can't swim are monkeys.
Pretty sure monkeys can swim.
Don't make me.
Haven't-
Now I have to look up if monkeys can swim.
Damn it.
Oh
So I'm
man.
assuming we're all just going
We
to take
had-
a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
this
it's
is a long rest.
I'm going to
Let's
go
just
have
say
my
we're
long
all taking
rest.
a long
Okay,
rest.
okay. Inspiration rules for long rest.
Yes.
The players get to decide who takes inspiration.
Oof.
So
Really?
Quack.
basically,
Yeah,
Quack.
that's
I
how
do
it
like
works.
inspiration
I,
with
The
my-
I
way-
think you get inspiration.
the way inspiration works in this game, I'll pull up the Google Doc and we'll literally read directly off it whilst everyone in chat is watching a video of a swimming monkey. Because yes, monkeys can
Wait,
swim.
swimming monkey, hold on. Oh my goodness.
Like, it makes sense that monkeys can swim. I got that in normally.
Okay.
So what we need to do is swap the donkey out with the monkey, is what you're saying.
Inspiration rules. So, at every long rest, the players can decide which player deserves inspiration. This can be for any number of reasons. The receiving player may have taken a heroic action to save the party, risking their life to save everyone else. They may have been instrumental in assisting the party through a difficulty, or they may have just told a funny joke. Any player can suggest that another player receives inspiration. If more than one player is suggested, it should come down to a vote, with whichever player winning the vote receiving the inspiration. In
you
the case
suggest
of a
yourself?
tie, no, you cannot suggest yourself. In the case of a tie, the GM steps in as a tiebreaker.
Right. So let's just write who we're voting for in Roll 20, and I vote Fariadon because
Rocket.
without Fariadon expressing his belief that we should just walk for 4 days, we would not have been in this situation.
I vote nut just because it's fun.
Yeah, so you got one vote nut, one vote quack. You don't actually have to type it, you can just say it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. I also vote for nut.
Cool. 2 votes nut. Matt,
It was
you voted for-
literally okay. I'll bet you 10 gold that the donkey,
Matt?
like that whole betting thing was it for me.
What is Matt doing?
Now, Matt is vanishing. Like, at the
Matt is
exact
Matt.
moment
Matt
we
is
need him.
voting for himself.
Alright.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god,
'cause,
what happens if we vote for Quack?
I
The
decide as a
GM
tiebreaker.
decides.
The
Okay.
GM decides which one made him laugh more, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Matt is dead. Oh no.
It's like a game of Card Against Humanities.
What's happened
Oh,
with Matt?
Matt's- He's dead. It's too late.
Matt has become a bed.
Matt has become a bed. And the
He's a
stuff
bed.
on
Matt has
top of
become a
it.
fat Irishman.
Hello, Matt.
Matt, what are you doing?
Who are you voting for in the game of inspirations?
I already said the Rock Man.
The Rockman?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so I win.
Not you gain inspiration for this this
Sweet.
particular
Liam,
series
who
of
are you voting
events.
for?
Probably not. The drunk fucking the fact that he was like literally
drunk-
doing this. Like,
Yeah.
so
What are you
good.
doing?
So good.
No worries. Long rest. We'll just all say we're on the cart
Yep.
now instead of a boat.
You have room.
Oh man, I can just imagine waking up and being like, "What happened last night?"
Remember something about a boat and a donkey. Shit.
Sweet. So
Wait, so do we get
Liam,
HP back? We do,
kill us
right?
at night time.
No?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm the
you
only one
get
that's
your hit
taking
points back.
damage.
yes.
Okay.
So Liam, at what time in the night do the pirates come to kill us?
They don't.
Yet.
So what are you guys doing the next morning?
Having a nice long drink.
No, you're
Having
not.
some oranges.
Every time you reach for a drink, I take it away from you.
What? What?
Why?
I have a hip flask.
I try to steal it from you.
No, I'm not.
What am I
drinking.
supposed to do on the road?
Alright.
Walk.
So, you guys exit the tavern and start heading on your way. And I think
We just see like the donkey. We see a cart, and we see like a blue bundle on the cart. Like
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I think they probably just loaded her up while she was asleep.
yeah. You like bundled Cyrene up and just kind of like wrapped her up and chucked her on top of the cart. Yeah, and you guys leave town in the direction of this these ruins. Did anyone do anything on the first day of travel?
Probably not. Not me.
Really taking in the sights. I've never
Quack,
been
you
in
have
the-
survival. You
Yeah.
you are the one who guides us.
I'm
You
also
and-
following a map right now
You and.
Are we just following a road?
No.
for a bit, probably.
Yeah, Bo. I think you also have survival.
I have
So
survival,
You
yeah,
two
plus
are the
one.
people actually doing the thing.
I'm explaining how maps and land travel work to Bo.
Cool.
So you're saying you can just walk on a road and it'll bring you where you need to go? That doesn't sound fun at all.
So whoever's leading the party, can you roll me a survival check with advantage? Because
I would assume it's you, just because roads are foreign and land in general.
Oh, I have +3 to survival for the future.
Well, I still rolled 20
okay,
anyway.
that's better than me.
Yeah, but you don't have it tagged, right, Matt?
Yeah, but I still.
If you
+3.
don't have
Watch.
it back,
Use
I'll-
your
Well,
higher
it'd be
wisdom.
the same between me and Matt then.
Yeah, use your higher wisdom to be the guy who's actually looking out for danger, because you have perception, right?
If you don't have a survival tag, you can't roll it.
Ah.
you guys
Survival tag only.
continue on your way. And yeah, you make it through the day. End of the day happens, and it's another long rest.
Oh.
Give inspiration to somebody.
I don't think we should vote for inspiration every long rest. It's gonna get
Yeah,
very-
we should. We should
That's
because
the entire
inspiration
point.
is nice.
Really should.
We want it. I'll give it to Faradin because he led us somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah,
fair
Faradin, take my
Hey,
vote.
free inspiration.
So, The whole point of the rule that I've set up is so that you guys are burning inspiration constantly.
As much as possible.
Because, like, the whole point of inspiration in 5th edition, it never gets used this way because GMs forget to give inspiration. But inspiration is a
I'm guilty of
thing
that.
that is meant to be given and used regularly. Like, inspiration is literally meant to be thrown out there all the time. It shouldn't be uncommon
This
to,
is
like...
the way you give it out while being lazy.
Yeah, this is just the
Yeah.
way. This is just a way for me to give it out without me having to remember to do inspiration because I'm a GM, and every GM ever who
There's
has
so
ever
much
run
shit
5th
to
edition
keep
forgets
remembering.
Like
to give out
literally, if this was
inspiration.
just a regular game, we would all have inspiration by now because we did things in town that were just
Yeah.
completely asinine and role
You
played.
did things in town
Also,
that played towards your belief and flaws.
On a
Inspiration.
side note, in the back of the cart, there is a barrel that's only full of water.
Good job.
No alcohol. In the,
There's,
on the cart.
2 crates of oranges.
What the fuck? Yeah, there's 2 crates of oranges. 1 crate is slowly being eaten away, but yeah.
Yeah, we were eating oranges.
Go. I love how you guys are gonna have like a purely orange diet. Yeah, you guys continue on. And the next day, can I get another survival check, please?
Yeah, but you should be assisting him, so it's advantage.
Yeah, I'm probably helping somehow.
With advantage.
I mean, the water's right fucking there. I'm assuming I can be some help.
Yeah, cool. So you reckon you're still heading in the correct direction. And
How close is the pirate ship off the horizon of the water?
I recognize that ship.
I mean, oh my god, the captain just takes a detour and offloads his crew on the place.
He's gonna be there because you told him where we're going.
Oh, that would be amazing.
and
When
Yeah,
we get there, there's gonna be a bunch of insane pirates.
the next day passes uneventfully, and on the 3rd day, so
I vote for Rockman to get inspiration.
go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockman.
So,
That is your score.
and then so on the
Oranges were my idea. That's why.
on the last day of travel, so you continue on and let's get another survival check, shall we?
I'm gonna fail this one.
You're rolling with advantage. You
17.
can't fail.
Yeah.
17.
You say that now.
You say that. Roll 2 1s. Well, fuck.
I've done that before.
So yeah, you guys continue on, and on the end of the final day, you see you kind of crest over a hill, and you can see the stretching outlines of these ruins, and you can see lights playing as the kind of sun is dipping. You see like lights moving to and from between the buildings.
You just hear Faradon say, "Fucking pirates."
What?
What about pirates?
The
And then yeah,
pirates who helped piss off.
as we hear,
Oh, that
as
the
as
dog.
we hear
right.
Serene say, "What pirates?" The camera kind of like pans across out over the bay, and we see a sleek galley out in the bay with more like torches and lights on it.
I told you we should have lit that boat
Anchor
on
down,
fire.
anchor down, sails up, like kind of off the coast of the island.
Right.
Do we
Yeah,
recognize the boat?
You don't, Freydon. Serene, you probably don't either. Bo, you on the other hand, you don't even have to roll for this, dude. You know boats. If there's one thing you know, it's boats. And this is definitely the
Or a
boat.
bad boat.
This is definitely the boat of the captain you pissed off earlier.
All right.
Remember that burning the boat plan I had? It's right there. I think we can pull this off.
I mean, I actually did agree with you at the time. We just didn't do it for some reason.
All of this
better late than never.
problems because you didn't want to see your donkey floating on the water.
Okay, so first, maybe we should put the donkey somewhere else. They might want to see it.
Turned around.
Okay.
Hide the donkey!
You basically like shoved the donkey away.
I just turned to Reno and said, "Can you somehow make her undrunk?"
I'm not drunk. I just sound drunk.
She's
In
not
a constant state of sounding drunk.
I've seen it before. A lot of pirates
Yes,
are
I
like
find a
that.
safe place to like park the car.
Yeah, we find like a spot off the beaten path, some place to like camp without being like, oh, hello,
Wait,
we're
hold
camping
on.
over here.
I got an idea. I have an idea. They don't know this one. I point at Reno. Now, Reno, all you have to do is tell them that we're not here and that we went the other way, because we were looking for another boat or something.
No.
Oh,
The
that's
other
a bad
ruins.
place.
The ruins like 2 days over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That is a horrible idea.
Right. So we'll find a spot off this beaten path. We'll just camp over there overnight. If these folks want to stay in the ruins for several days, why not just let them?
Well, maybe
Because
they'll
if
go
they
crazy.
find the
That'd be
relic
great.
and take it, we will be out of a job.
I mean,
Oh,
come
then
on,
we'll
they'll
just kill
go
them on the
crazy
way
like those
out.
other guys.
Yeah, but there's more of these guys. One of them's sure to find it and take it.
Oh, then
But-
you'll be dead.
Why would he not go crazy?
Liam,
Why-
how many pirates does a pirate ship have?
Let's
Not even
just,
a pirate ship. It's
let's
just a
just camp.
galleon. It's a merchant ship.
Yeah, let's just
Um,
camp over there.
Liam,
And-
from the distance, can we make out how many people there are?
You see probably 6 or 7 different like torchlights on within the ruins, but whether that is like groups of people or single people, you don't know.
So assume
Right.
at least 15.
Look, let's just camp over there and keep an eye out for the rest of the day and night and day, and we'll see how many people show up.
Bo, how many people does a pirate ship have?
What would be the rough number generally?
So for that size of ship,
I would assume like 25 people or something like that on a galley like this.
I'm
It's a
literally
merchant
Googling.
ship, like Galleon.
So you reckon that why is that is not helping me at all? Yeah, you reckon there'd probably like 25 people.
Say 25.
I don't like our chances against 25 pirates.
Oh, they're not pirates. Listen, they're not real pirates. At least they don't have
I
eye
don't
patches.
like our chances against 25 men.
Look, mate,
You
if
should.
we just wait, they'll go away. And if they find the relic, they'll go crazy. It's fine.
If they don't go crazy, they do take it, we're screwed.
Alright, here's a
Then we
different
just
plan.
burn their ship and they have nowhere to go.
I like that
Look.
plan.
Look, we'll just camp away from this place. Somewhere we can keep an eye on the ruins, and in the night we'll go towards the place in the diary. Have you even been reading the diary?
Yes, I have.
Really? What does it say?
Liam, what does it say?
There's a lot of talk about there's a lot of descriptive stuff about the ruins. So plenty
Mad
of
rambling start. Where did the mad rambling start?
on the day so there's an entry that's we're gonna there's the day before it's this new place opened up, and the entry the next day is we're gonna go investigate this new place, and then from there it's just pages of really varied sized writings of don't go there, and
doesn't
mad
actually say where
indiscriminate
there is.
words. Yeah.
So now that's a good thing though, because it only took them a day to do it then. At most.
What does the description of where is this place in terms of the ruins?
Yeah, so it's there's a main, you can kind of see it from where you are. There's kind of the main building in the center of the ruins, and it's in a almost catacomby type area underneath the main building.
They've probably already been here for 2 days.
Actually, that's a good point. From a distance, are any of the torch lights acting erratic or anything? Is like walking weirdly? I don't know.
Like
Don't
drunk.
seem to be. A lot of them just aren't moving, but yeah, the ones that are.
Look,
don't seem to
mate.
be moving too
Look, mate.
erratically.
We need to spend some time observing. You know how it is with these
Yes, I
scientific
agree with
experiments.
Probably a good idea. We need to find a place to hide that's still in view. Would that be survival or stealth, Liam?
What are you trying to do?
Find
Uh,
a place where we can like make a small camp and hide from their view, but still spy on them, kind of thing.
It sounds like survival.
Both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survival.
we're survivaling to find this place, and we're stealthing
stealth
to
survival.
avoid.
To make
Yeah.
sure that we're not spotted.
Yeah. Stealth-ival.
Hey,
So you found a camp.
Okay.
Okay, who's stealth in this one?
I have 7. Oh,
You have
You
7.
already rolled. You rolled 10.
I have 3. We are still just as good.
That's right. Quack.
Are we all
Quack's-
rolling stealth?
Nah,
Definitely.
Freydon's
Are we all
already
doing
rolled.
it? Okay.
Freydon has
I
already.
mean, I could just spend my inspiration on it and make it the 23.
It's too late for that.
Good. Well,
No, I want to be
Yeah,
found.
For a roll.
I want to be
Dude,
found
why-
and killed. That's how we.
I don't actually
Okay,
want
first
it. I'm
session, here we
ready to
go.
stab someone.
So yeah, you set your camp. And yeah,
Pretty
who's-
good camp.
Who's taking what? It's a nice camp. Who's taking watches?
I'll take the
Who has
first.
the highest perception?
I'll take the
Not
second watch.
me.
I have 5.
I have nothing.
I, don't
I have
strength.
-2.
Oh wait, no, I have 2. I have 2 because it's shit.
I have 0 perception.
What are you guys doing?
Roll
Drinking. Of
So
course.
who's taking the first watch?
How many watches can I take?
I
on?
am taking the first watch.
Each person.
I
Can
feel
take
like
one
the
watch.
first watch isn't as important. I feel like it's the middle and the ends that are a bit more worrisome.
You take the middle and the end, and then me and Nut will take the first and the third.
The middle
Okay, I'll
is
take
the
second
third.
then.
So
I don't know. I'll
I'll
take
take
second
the
watch. I'll just take second watch.
Matt already said that 3 times.
I'll take the 4th watch. We'll just assume that's our standard watch order then. from now
So
on.
okay, so
There's only one amendment to this. Cyrene will take out 50 feet of hempen rope and make like a thing where
A noise trap.
if someone approaches the camp, it'll be like a tripwire. It'll be
cool.
great.
What can you roll me?
Do you
to
have
see
a
how
bell?
well you do that?
No, it's not
I
a
don't
bell.
need a
It's
bell.
just like she ties a rope to one tree stump and just drags it all across camp, and then ties it to the same tree stump.
Can you roll me a?
I feel like that's
stealth?
probably survival.
Stealth to
Yeah.
hide the rope.
I feel like stealth to hide it though.
Stealth or survival? Your choice.
Okay.
Performance.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
How are you rolling better stealth than the road?
So Cyrene first watch, Boshale second,
second.
Freydon
Yep.
third, Reno fourth.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So the first, second, and third watches pass uneventfully. Reno, can I get a perception check from you as you sit through the early hours of the morning?
Yeah. The reason we have you at last watch is so you can get your armor on. It would be
Yeah.
great.
That actually does make the most sense so that you
Oh
have
yeah,
your-
that is true. I wear like just regular sailor's clothing. Yes.
22.
Like, I have 3 daggers, a short sword, and a rapier. I think I have enough weapons at least.
I have axes I can throw.
Okay.
That's it.
I
So you-
cast I have cast my armor is +1 AC at the moment.
Okay.
Just to clarify that.
So you hear like
Of
a
20.
snickering and a laughing, and footsteps approaching.
Wake up, everyone! Wake up!
Yeah. That. How loud are you? And are
I
you
shake everyone
shaking
awake.
someone awake?
I shake everyone awake. I wake up to the barbarian first. I wake up Bo, then
Mm.
then
Just you wake us up. You don't need to say what order you wake us up in.
I'm just
I
clarifying
mean,
that I wait.
it depends on
two
how much
fighters
time he
up
has. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
barbarian, fighter, then rogue.
Okay. So you go and you wake up Bo.
Yeah.
And as you're like shaking Bo awake, you see the figures of you see like 6 silhouettes crest over the hill, and they're like laughing and chuckling and like talking in hushed voices, and then like as they kind of crest over the hill and like you assume see your camp, they go you hear one of them go, "Who's here?"
It's Gary.
He's like,
No,
he's like,
you're
That
not
has
awake
woken
yet.
everyone
he's like,
up.
he's like, "Who's here?" And he goes,
Is that loud enough to
I
have
don't.
woken up everyone?
Yeah.
Or is it...
yeah. So the rest of you stir from your to sleep.
Yeah.
You won't be able to act straight away because no human being ever
Oh.
can pull himself
Oh,
right.
I
now.
know.
I know this riddle. I know this riddle. When they ask your name, you say, "I'm nobody."
Shut up. Be quiet.
And
Are we like hidden in
the
tents
voice-
right now? Do they know
the
if there's
voice
anyone
says,
here?
I mean, they just heard like Serene.
Ah.
the same voice go like, "Of course you're somebody. You just spoke to me. Who are you?"
Stay quiet.
I take a moment to look around at surrounding, and then I go hide in the bush.
Another
Serene
voice.
just grabs some water and splashes it on her face.
Roll
Oh.
stealth with disadvantage, Quack, considering they're looking directly at the camp.
Yeah. 13.
Use the inspiration to make it a fair roll.
You gotta say that before you roll.
Yeah,
though.
Wait,
just-
if-
Do I
yeah,
have-
yeah, true.
Do I have inspiration as well since from last night?
yes, we gave Matt inspiration, by the way.
Yeah, but at this point, everyone should have it.
Okay.
It depends. Who's asking?
Shut up, Serene. Be quiet.
He, the same person, like, caretaker of the tides, that's who.
Oh, we should have gone to the Temple of the Tide and asked their blessings. 1,000 pardons.
Says, it's fine. Just throw yourself on the fire. It'll make do.
Oh, no. That would be bad. That would be improper. We'd have to drown ourselves. But there's like a ship over there.
Can we get like a map so we can see where we all are in comparison to them?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain there's someone playing a joke on us.
Serene.
So, if you
stop
would reveal
talking
yourself-
to the
Oh.
madmen.
If you would kindly reveal yourselves, oh, caretaker of the tides.
Just to have Serene in the back rising.
Uh,
Hiding away.
You're sleeping. I don't think you'd have like tents, but you'd have like sleeping mats.
I have a
Not
tent.
Have a tent.
That's it.
I would imagine I would actually have a hammock.
But I
probably.
mean,
Just because I'm
it's-
used to sleeping on that more.
you haven't said what weather it is, so I'm just assuming it's sunny until you say it's
Well,
raining.
yeah, it's like nice weather. Like,
Like I sleep in the back of the cart anyway.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
probably
you
makes
smell
sense,
like
yeah.
donkey.
Oh my god, you
Sorry,
smell
then.
like oranges.
Exactly. That's not good.
Oh, middle of the
What I
camp,
wanted.
next to the fire.
That'll do.
You would be where you were sleeping.
Not unless you started like roping outwards.
No, when they said some things, she started walking. Because she's not.
I would just like to
Undressed.
mention that fire has eyes.
I don't care.
It's an elemental.
I did tell you that the fucking tokens on Roll20 for fantasy models are not great.
They are not great. I will.
If
back
you have
that up.
access to the entire store, they are.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't,
if.
'cause I
That's
haven't
Oh,
all
I
Wow.
love
purchased.
that
Fucking
token.
money.
I love that token just did.
Why are there more? Why are there so many of you?
Because I'm made of rocks. Damn it! Multiple.
He fell apart.
Yeah, drag yourselves where you would be.
Yeah, hold on, I need to pull myself out real quick.
I'm hiding somewhere, so
I would
like,
imagine. I'll take.
Yeah,
this
you basically
This is-
like vanish this way.
probably.
And you just tell me when someone trips on the
I trip on the fire. Oh fuck.
on the rope.
All
I'm
right.
basically moving stealthily around the outside of the camp in as much of the darkness as I can.
Well, it's pretty early at this point, right? Just
That's what I
some
said,
light.
as much as I can.
So one of
Can I
them, one of
prepare
them,
an
like
action?
one of them, like steps on the rope. Doesn't trip or anything. Just like steps on it and like flattens it. Your
Can I
bell or whatever you have.
Prepare a
tingles.
spell as an action.
Oh,
We're not really at that point yet. This is all
No.
happening at once.
no,
With
you.
Can you ready an action
This
now?
was
Like in
this was at
combat?
the
Yeah.
start of your walk, right?
I want to, like, if we go
You
into
had like
initiative.
several days to prepare one. Why haven't you? What?
What?
It was the ready in action
we've-
to cast.
Oh,
As
you're
in, like
trying-
when they
that's-
do something, he wants to respond.
Can I do that?
No, we be in initiative then.
Yeah, I think it's initiative.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
So yeah, if you guys are at the point of rolling, it's up to you guys how you act.
I'm ready to fight. I'm not
I'm
drawing my
sneaking around
weapon.
the outskirts of the camp, trying to get closer to them.
Okay,
So roll initiative.
sure. Let's do
Open
the
up.
initiative thing. Let me
Yep.
open the tracker.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Click
open
on
the
the
tracker
kill an
first.
Click on your
entire
token.
pirate.
Easy. Nat 20.
That's pretty good.
Octane.
Hey, there is initiative.
Oh fuck.
We just upgraded those 3 bandits that the other group fought to 25.
I think we're doing a better job than them.
Yeah, man.
Their bandits were
Slash
also
to an
their
end
bandits
of
were also
third ship.
slightly. Their bandits had better stats than yours, but you do
Oh.
have considerably more of them if you decide to fight every single one of them. I don't recommend you doing that, but like you could.
How bandits are insane.
Your bandits are, yes, very probably insane.
Wait, are we able to see what their clothing they're wearing roughly?
They're too far into the shadows for that.
Okay.
I have night vision.
I have rock sight.
Alright,
I'm Shadow.
Freydon, do you think?
I forget with fifth edition. Can I throw a dagger and then also go up and stab one?
Throwing it is an attack action.
Okay. Then I'm just going. How far away is that?
Obviously.
I'm just gonna throw a dagger at that fucker.
Okay.
The question here is, do they see you?
That's. Do I get surprise attack on them?
They didn't-
Because if they can't see me, I also
Far
get
away.
advantage.
Sorry?
If they can't see me, I'm fairly sure I also get advantage.
You do. Which is what
Yeah.
confers sneak attack.
So 10 damage,
Yep. Which... Okay, cool.
and then you should run in the opposite direction.
That's basically what I'm gonna do. And then I run over.
Wait, isn't it? Well, I'm so confused. Isn't the damage a bit more because sneak attack?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I
is
get
that-
+4. It's on the attack.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was already added. Wait, do I have to do... There we go, that's better. Cool. So, one of them gets to act. So I'm just adding their health to the
Kill
token
the
so I
guy
can
who
keep
won't
track.
get. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, which one of them is acting? This one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
He
he's just gonna
couldn't
run
get
up.
to me. He'd have to run through the fire to get to me.
Yeah, he's just gonna run up here. And take a slash with his scimitar. I presume hitting.
Oh, that's a 20.
Serene?
No,
No?
you're
Oh, we
muted.
can't-
Yeah, that hits. That
Okay,
hits.
cool. For 7 slashing damage.
All right.
Can I stand here?
Also, actually, let me just remind you guys of something in case you haven't already. I need you guys to make note of 10%. 10% of your maximum hit points.
If it's above 10, it's 2. If it's below,
Yeah, I think all of us have 2.
yeah.
I have 1.
Cool. Just make a note of that because when you hit that, you'll take exhaustion.
You don't have 14 Constitution.
Oh, do I?
Oh yeah, you're at 10, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I have 8.
Cool.
Wait, what's a cleric's hit die? Is it 8?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
plus your
Yeah.
Constitution. So
Yeah, I have 10.
Sweet.
Can I stand here?
That's why I threw the dagger and ran backwards because I have like 9 feet.
Oh, that's
Liam.
gonna be interesting.
take your action to hide again.
Can I stand there?
Yeah. Like this fire isn't that
Actually.
big, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 fireplace.
Not even that.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna cast Bless on the party.
sure.
On me,
That's-
on the 3 of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably too far away for
A
me.
bit too far. Slightly
Yeah.
out of range.
Cast Bless before you move.
It doesn't matter.
Would it make a difference?
No,
Uh,
I cast
Oh, right.
Bless.
Cool.
all right. So we're blessed.
Serene.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
No,
Okay. Cyrene is gonna be like, what? No healing word, and then second wind.
Oh shit! You took 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have second wind, so I'm fine. 1d10.
Fighter,
plus one.
thank you.
So I regain
Regain
5 hit
5 of those hit points.
That's pretty good. Now
And I'm
kill him.
just like, oh man, you stabbed me. I stab you.
Cool. Yeah, you hit.
12.
nice.
Damage. So yeah, you lunge out with a rapier and it just goes like straight through his neck. And blood sprays across in front of you, and he clutches up and falls to his knees and
Is
collapses.
he
over.
laughing as he dies?
What?
Is he laughing as he dies?
Fuck yeah, he is. Like a maniacal laughing. And the one that's not maniacal. That's like scary small child. Yeah, they're not laughing like that.
No, it's
That's like a
it's like
creepy
she
chucky
slashes
doll.
him. She slashes him across
Sounds like
the
a
neck,
clown.
neck, and it's just gurgling.
Yeah. Cool.
And she's just like, so who's next, eh?
Rockman.
And
Wake up drunk.
She's always drunk. She's already clarified that. Yeah, I think raging would be a pretty good idea, so I'm gonna go do that.
Good job.
So, we could see. So, do they look like the guys from before? Since
We didn't
that
actually
was
see the
walked up
crew.
to us?
You never saw that crew.
Okay.
you might not want to get in range already. Do you have a hand axe?
Yeah, no, I have a hand axe. That's what I was planning
Yeah.
on doing.
All right. So yeah, raging
so I'm
and hand
probably
axing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I just need to make sure I'm in range. Otherwise, this doesn't work. 20.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I can
hand
get there.
axe,
Yeah, I can get
hand axe, and then move back.
Yeah. I only have 25 feet, so this is 20. Here I can hit, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna throw a hand axe while raging. Let's rage. There's a shit ton of stuff for it.
Yep.
Then how do you get it to?
Yeah, you just use attack with your hand axe. It
Ah,
uses
okay,
strength.
shit. Yeah.
And
Cool. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
me-
How do
give me
you
some damage.
okay.
So if you click the hand axe, and then
Yeah, just click the hand axe name, and it should automatically do the damage.
That's what I clicked. Because I have the damage written in it. Oh, okay, thank you.
And that's +2 for raging.
+2 for
Yeah,
raging.
yeah. I did
So
that
which
better,
one? Which
yeah.
one were you throwing at?
The one on the far right.
This one here.
The one I already hit.
Cool.
Yeah, this one.
Your hand axe like it's like dead center in his chest, and you hear like a sickening like crack, and another like laugh, of like almost pure joy, as they like fall over backwards, dead.
And
the
I'm
laugh kind of
gonna
peaches
move
out.
5 feet back using the rest of my movement.
Cool.
Yeah.
They can all still get to me.
Why did you move there?
Because I had to attack, otherwise the rage wears off.
It
Cool.
wouldn't. It wouldn't have if you had attacked on your next turn.
It's fine. He can outlive
Doesn't
three
matter.
guys.
I can do this. It's fine.
He attacks.
Yeah.
Once again, like the entire time, there's just this like laughing, joyous. As this one like runs up to you, you catch like a gleam, like a like firelight, like splashes across his face, and you see he has this like rictus grin, as he like slashes this rapier at you.
I feel like a lot of things have changed from Liam's original plan.
Look, these people weren't meant to be here.
I don't know what
Sorry.
you're talking about. I feel like they were always supposed to be here.
That's the one. I'm assuming that
Nope.
misses.
Got 14.
Sweet. The next one is gonna run up here and do the same slash.
Bye bye, Rockman.
He misses.
Dinking off the rocks.
Because I can't roll for shit. And the final
Thank
one's
you.
gonna. The final one pulls out a hand crossbow, and
No, it's cheating. I want that.
and fires that at Serene. Just a step there, and fires his light crossbow.
Matt, stop moving.
I'm trying to figure out how this thing works.
If you
I-
press,
He's weaving
Assume
and bobbing
he
right now.
hits.
21. Yeah, that's a hit.
Matt, to get the movement thing to work, you grab your thing, press space, then you press space as you move around.
Dealing 8
Then you'll
piercing
go.
damage with his light crossbow.
Yep, I'm still up.
How much
minus
HP
eight.
do you have?
3.
Oh, God! Oh, okay.
You're
Okay.
gonna die.
That's that
Is that
one.
the end of
That
there's this other
one.
one?
The other one is dead. That's the one you threw the hand axe at. So
Right.
it is your turn, Freydon.
I'm no longer in stealth, am I? Because I attacked.
They know where you are. But if you go and engage someone who's engaged with someone else, you still get sneak attack.
And I forget, does 5e have flanking rules?
That depends. Do we want the flanking rules?
No, you don't get. There's no flanking rules, but like you'll get sneak attack because they're engaged.
Well, then I'm gonna move here and stabby.
Do it. So 15 hits.
Oh, maximum sneak attack. Oh shit.
So,
17
yeah,
damage.
That guy should be
This
dead.
one, yeah, you run up and whatever you do to the back of him. You're like,
I just basically stabbed through his back where his heart is.
cool. And yeah, they once again with this like grin and laughter as blood like bubbles out of his mouth. He falls to the ground.
I killed a man.
This one's dead.
Congratulations.
Reno.
Faridon is.
What's your health? 3?
I only have one more
Yeah.
hand axe. Fuck.
Pick one up
Can I-
off the other guy.
Can I
It's
get
too
beer?
far.
Take a dagger from the guy.
Can you get
Yeah.
one?
It's fine. We'll kick their ass when it's our turn.
I mean, yeah, you can get there.
Yeah?
20, 10.
Wait, no, I want to attack. I can't get in range of this guy, can I?
You have 30 feet, don't you?
10.
20,
Yeah.
10.
No, you can get to that.
15.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You can get there.
Yeah, you can get there. Just go like
1,
diagonally.
2, 3,
I can?
15, 20,
Yeah. You can move diagonally.
30.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action healing word on. Sorry,
Cyrene. The only one that's taking damage.
for 7. Yeah,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna
How does that look?
go. So I grab my
Liam said
shield.
there was some.
Yeah.
Liam said there was some with magic, some weird shit you had to do.
Is there?
There's there's light involved, so you can
Oh,
decide
yeah,
what
okay.
you can decide what part of you. Glows.
Yeah, no, I'd already had that involved anyway.
His penis glows as he heals people.
Yeah, so I
Could,
hold
could even
my.
be the tattoos. That'd be cool.
We'll see. It is. Is healing word somatic? What is it? It's just verbal. Okay, yeah. So I yeah, obviously. So I say something in the rock people language, and the tattoos on my head light up in a blue light, like a dark blue light, and you just feel better. You feel fixed, mended.
None of the wounds have disappeared. You just feel better in general.
Yeah, like you're
that's-
still on 3 health. You just kind of feel better. You feel better about the fact you're on 3 health.
You're optimistic about your chances of surviving.
Yeah, she just tears out the crossbow bolts and just like.
Then I'm
Yay!
gonna smack that dude with my hammer.
Okay.
Hi.
17.
Yeah, hit.
Oh,
Can
wait.
I really can't roll dice, can I?
No, you can't.
Yeah. Well,
Except, except in the except in the special occasions where you crit us and kill us instantly.
yeah, that would be nice.
No, it wouldn't.
GMs can never roll. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, it
Is
sucks.
he still alive?
Apart from that Stars game we had the other week where I one-shot 2 characters, that was great. Yeah, he's still up.
Oh my god, I might
Serene.
get a chance to murder someone.
You can't make it because it's too far away.
No,
Actually, no, maybe.
Do it.
no,
Sorry.
Cyrene walks up to him and rapier to the face.
Yeah.
Rapier is useful.
That's
You
very
go.
good.
So he's cackling loudly, and Cyrene
Yeah.
just kind of like grabs his throat and takes the rapier and just makes him bleed all
That
over
one's dead.
and chucks him to the ground.
Yeah, he dies laughing. This Mr. Rockman.
So if I were to walk up to the guy I killed earlier with my hand axe,
Yep.
could I pick up the hand axe for as a bonus action, or would that take an action?
Just walk up, throw the other hand axe, and
Well, no, I'm
Pick up.
asking in case I need to reload.
Yeah, it'd be an action to like pull it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fairly sure it's an equipment.
5.
You're picking up a weapon which
Okay.
has equipping it, which takes an action.
I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna stand next to it. I think I'm still in range.
Yeah.
Should be. Fuck. I'm not in range, am I?
What's the
25. No,
Yeah, I suffer the first range increment. I'll stop there then.
Yep.
Yep, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
Do it.
hand axe to the face.
Nah, we don't need that.
Yeah,
I
hit.
didn't need a class bless, did I?
Oh, wait, okay.
No, you didn't.
Can we take the second one?
Nope. You hit.
No. Is it here? I don't know where I'm
You
supposed to be
press
fucking
the
clicking.
press the word hand axe.
I do, and then
If-
that's what
if-
shows up.
If you hover over
On
the
the-
word,
Confused.
if you hover over the word hand axe, like in the chat log, it will turn red.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm. Okay.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Nice.
And then plus your what 2? Is it 2
Plus an
damage?
additional.
Yeah.
2, yeah.
So yeah, he dies
Never
Is-
should have came to land.
with a grin still on his face.
So, do you have 18 strength?
I have 19 strength.
So you should get when raging plus 8 to damage.
Oh shit, you're right. Even more.
2
Yeah, 'cause
from
you're a rock man.
rage and
I
2
think
from
that's
rock
melee
man.
weapons only though, like melee only.
Let me see. Melee. That's when you make a melee.
Okay. Is that
So
with
when I've applied
Rockman?
here. Rockman just gets +2 strength as a racial bonus.
No. Add +2 damage to your base melee damage.
Oh wait, no, I already added that in.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
It only says +4 here, and if you have
Yeah.
+4,
But,
then
it's not a melee attack though, so that's why.
That's right.
That might be why.
yeah.
Plus 8 damage is fucking insane.
I'll
Ah.
change. Yeah, no, I added that for the great axe. I didn't add that for the.
That's a ridiculous amount of damage.
Look, want to kill them
Especially at
before they
level
kill
1.
me.
Sweet.
Well, that's a laugh, eh? Where's the joke now, eh?
So what are you guys doing?
Through.
I am
I let,
taking back
um,
my hand axes.
I let
yeah, you can do that.
Bliss go away.
Cyrene
What's
just
my dagger?
looks at the guy and checks his stuff. Like, what's these guys? What's this guy carrying?
Just killed 5 of them. We're doing great.
I think when I'm channeling a spell, certain tattoos on my head like glow a faint blue color. So and when I let the channeling go away, it reverts back to its standard black.
Okay, cool. So yeah, what are you guys doing now that this fight is over?
Looting.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go. Oh, we can see the ruins from here, right?
Yeah.
Or close
Okay,
by.
I'll-
I want to take a little look, see
I
what's
agree.
going on over there.
See if there's more incoming.
Yeah, before anything else.
Okay. You have a look, and the torches are still kind of like scattered around the.
But are there any erratic movements now, or?
I mean, like they're moving around slightly, but kind of the same as what they were before.
Yeah. I mean, Cyrene is just like, well, we'll deal with this in the morning. I need to finish my long rest.
Cough up some
And-
blood.
Had I already
Basically,
finished
it was
my
the
long
end of
rest,
long
Liam?
rest, wasn't it, Liam?
Yes, man.
Okay, so I don't get spells back after everyone else wakes up. Okay, well I'm down on spells then.
So, Liam, that basically was the end of the long rest, though, wasn't it? Or was that just in the middle of it?
That was like you go back to sleep for a couple hours, and then that's the long rest.
Okay.
Could we take a short rest then? In theory, from this.
No, we take a long rest and we give Matt inspiration.
That
I already
sounds.
have.
Matt's already
We all have inspiration.
You
None
have
of us
inspiration.
have used it yet.
We finished our long rest.
You finished the long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
I
loot the
can't-
bodies.
Everyone
Yeah,
apart
I
from
can't
Matt
cast
finished.
I'm
spells.
assuming we're moving the bodies like
Yeah.
behind where we're sleeping.
Yeah. So
While
it's up to you
they're
guys.
sleeping,
What do you
while they
do?
go back to their long rest, I'm looting the bodies.
Okay. Roll me perception, Matt.
I can do that.
No, I'll give you some facts about these bodies.
They are all
Give
insane.
you some hard facts.
They're pirate bodies.
What about
They are still
medicine?
puffing.
Okay. So you looking at them, they look like late middle age, early old age. They all have this like, even in death, they have this like rictus grin, on their faces. They are hurt in multiple ways. A lot of their clothing looks really ragged. Their weapons don't look in the best repair. Their armor, some pieces are like falling off and damaged, like a lot of buckles and stuff have almost like rusted. None of it really looks in great repair.
Do they have anything on them of worth?
You'd probably find like a few coppers, from like 2d6.
I just leave it.
Yeah,
If it's
okay.
just copper, I leave it.
Yeah, it'd just be coppers. It's like 2d6 coppers scattered across their bodies.
Yeah, I probably heap them in a pile.
They're the bodies.
Yeah,
Alright.
like away from camp.
Put them over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, my precious.
Drop them in a ditch somewhere.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, the rest of the night passes without much problems. What are you guys going to be doing
I'm gonna go
next morning?
grab the hand crossbow from one of those guys that we killed.
Yes, they all have like, it's like light crossbows. And scimitars. None of it look in the best repair. You figure
I'm
like
proficient in hand crossbows.
looking at the light crossbows, you probably reckon they might have like 2 or 3 shots left in them before the strings are gonna break, and you'd
That's
have
fine.
to get
I'll
like
just take
replacements and stuff.
Liam, looking at all this stuff that was on them, like, does it look like it I don't know how to explain this. That it's been magically corrupted, kind of thing. Because it's clearly aged from. If people wouldn't have been there for that long, then them to age that badly.
Take a tiny break, if we can.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
Take a short break and then come back with the last 45-ish minutes of this week's session. We will